Today, I made me a pie. It was a good pie. It was all made of myself, all by myself. Took a long time to make. I had nice butter crust, and I had apples and blueberries, and I stewed them for a while and put it all together, put a crispy crust on top, and it was my very own apple blueberry Krispy Kreme pie. And I worked all day on it. It took me a long time. It took a real long time. It was probably 57 hours to make this pie, and it was a good pie. And I put it in the oven, and I baked it. And I baked my pie, and it was a perfect pie. Oh, it was a beautiful pie. It was probably the best pie you had ever seen. And it was all for me, and I was going to eat it all up. It was going to be so good. But when you take a pie and you put it in the oven, it gets really, really hot. And you can't eat it when it's really, really hot. Burn your mouth off. And then you have no mouth, and you go, well, what did I do? I don't have a mouth. And I didn't want to do that. And so normally you open the window and you set the pie out on the window to let it cool down for a while. But on a really cold day, like it is today, it's at least 57 below freezing outside. It's very cold. And if I open the window, it'll make the house really cold. And I don't want the house to be really cold. And so I had a bright, wonderful, smart idea. And my smart idea was to take it out and put it on the back railing of the porch. That way, it'll cool down and the house will stay warm. And I don't like cold, so that was a very good idea. But I was doing my dishes because after all that work of making the pie, I had this pile of dishes. There was at least 500 dishes that needed cleaned. And so I was doing my dishes, and I was cleaning up my pie mess, and all of a sudden I heard this noise. It was a weird noise, too. It was a snarly, chompy, growly sound. It sounded something like this. It went... And I said, what was that noise? And I looked around, I didn't see anything in my kitchen, and I went, that's a really weird noise. And so I looked out the window. Guess what was out there? She was out there eating my pie. It was Bigfoot. Bigfoot was eating my pie, and I went, oh no, my pie. And so I opened the back door and said, Bigfoot, get away from my pie, Bigfoot. And Bigfoot looked at me, he went, and I said, Bigfoot, that's my pie, not your pie. You go away, Bigfoot, go away. Leave my pie alone. And Bigfoot looked at me and he went, and I said, go away, Bigfoot, right now. Leave my pie alone. And Bigfoot picked up my pie, and I went, no, Bigfoot. And he held it up by his head, and I kissed, and I said, oh, no, Bigfoot, don't you do it. That's my pie, and you put it down. Don't do it, Bigfoot. No, don't do it. Don't you dare. my pie down. And he did it anyways. Mean old Bigfoot. He took the pie and he went pow, and it went pow right in my face. And it got all over me. And I went, Bigfoot, you big meanie, go away and leave me alone, Bigfoot. And it went roar, roar, roar. And I said, Bigfoot, go away, Bigfoot. And he went and he started to leave. He got off my porch and was going back into the woods. And I said, you stay away, Bigfoot. Go away and don't come back no more. No more, Bigfoot. You big meanie Bigfoot. And so I didn't get to eat my pie. It was really mean of him. So if you ever make a pie on a cold day, don't ever put it out on your back porch. Because if you do, the meanie Bigfoot's gonna come and eat your pie up. Yeah, so don't do it. Because Bigfoot's a big meanie, he is.